Hey there, YouTube. I just want to do another demonstration of the micoViche project for Vim. It's basically a pan and zoom text editing environment. It resembles, and physically resembles intuitively, sort of like a microfiche reader, which is a microfilm that you place under a magnifying glass, and you can sort of slide the microfilm around to pan it, and zoom in and out with a magnifying glass. All right, so let's get right to it. I'm running Cygwin on Windows right now, and I start by typing Vim, just opening it up, and I have all my Vim settings configured. So it opens up usually to the tab where the actual plane or microfilm, quote unquote, is being loaded, and I press F10 to initialize the settings. It shows here. I'm not sure if you can read. I have 52 files open in this plane right now, and enter to load, and as you can see, this gives me a panning environment, and depending on the capabilities of your terminal emulator, you can zoom in and out. Right here, what's basically going on here is that I have this I have the text in the center column right here, and I have some I guess writings, comments, and notes around it. So the center column is a long text, a long just work of fiction I downloaded in plain text form, and that's basically it. I have some syntax highlighting enabled, to show the titles, and if I open up the map, which is F10 O, the titles, the map scans scans all the files, and gives you a sort of a display of all the titles. So as you can see, I can pan and drag in the map as well. I've been writing for a long time, and all this part is blank basically because the map, I only recently added the map features. So I'm using it and developing it as it sort of goes along. So all this is empty, but you can see the negative space here. These are the lengths of the various files, and there's a few really long columns that are just copy and paste, full text books basically. And I can sort of zoom in and out on the map as well. I press Z, and I bring up a prompt to ask me basically the granularity of the map, how many lines per map line. So right now I have it set to 30. If I set it to 50, and increase the map column to like 30, as you can see, I can zoom in on a very small part of the a small part of the map, and the panning features are still there. The other nice thing about the map is that let me bring it back to the original zoom. I think it's like 30 and 5 or something. The other nice thing about the map is that if there are multiple titles for a map entry, like right here, if you select it, it shows you all the titles for that block. So if we jump to it, I have syntax highlighting enabled here. As you can see, there are 3 headings here, and in the map, it'll only show one heading, when it's not selected. But on selection, it shows all 3. As you can see, you can also highlight the map. So as here, I have this map heading, and which is right here, and the syntax is you enter, I guess that's a number sign, and then you enter the highlighting. And so here I have highlighted blue, predefined, and up here is a yes, basically that's it. The other right here, this right here is an error, which means the map is if you're working in a 2D environment, one of the things that comes up is that if you edit something above this point, it'll push everything down below, and it'll just sort of mess up the alignment you had. So another feature of the label is that I have here a label, and it actually reads TXB 463 and the title, and the 463 tells me that the label should be at line 463, but the line right here is in fact 546. So usually when you map it, the map will try to relocate the label to the label line, and if that's not impossible, as in this case, because there's text before it, there's no blank lines to delete, it'll throw an error, and the error will show up in the map. But as you can see, usually errors are not too commonplace if there's a huge blank of huge swatch of blank space to remove. And so this is just there to warn you. So that's basically it. It's a pretty simple idea. I've been working on this for a long time. Let me just show you um, the code. This is like a graph of the lines of code over time. I've been trying to simplify it mostly, so it's not really increasing in size at all. Um, I've been trying to minimize the documentation and make it as intuitive as possible. Try to give it some physicality. One of the things, for example, it took me a while to figure this out, is how to make not make the cursor move when you're sliding around. There's a sense of physicality to the cursor. The cursor sort of, the edge of the screen sort of pushes against the cursor. It's just minor stuff that that I've been trying to add in, not necessarily make it more complicated or even more features, but more intuitive, I guess. The original intention was to make a text editing environment for myself to just hold everything right, and it's working well enough for me so that this is all I use basically, and I find that some measure of success, that I myself use it for just everything I write, and nowadays my goal primarily is try to give it a kind of physical intuitivity, try to make the panning seem reasonable. Try to avoid any unpredictable jumps. Try to make all the alignment work and stuff like that. So that's basically it. I hope you give it a shot. The GitHub site is here. There's some documentation here, and it's something I use and I work a lot on. So thanks, and give it a shot. The link is in the video description. Thank you.